update. I think now we're going to look at power outages in the area. So we'll take a look here. It looks like there's 415 there in Crawford County where that storm came through there. And it looks like in Madison we have 1,000, just over 1,000 out there, and a few in Sebastian County as well, 247 in Sebastian County. Now, we're going to have Sebastian County Emergency Manager Travis Cooper is going to join us on the phone now. He's taking over for Crawford County today where most of that damage is. Do we have Travis right now? All right, so Travis.
Hey guys, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly. So the first thing I think we're wondering, Joe told us that in the area she's in that she's not hearing of any injuries. Have you heard of any injuries from that storm?
So looking at where we are in both Sebastian and Crawford County, we have no reports of any injuries from both counties. I'm actually standing here in Van Buren, currently assisting our Veronica Robbins, the emergency manager here in Crawford County. We had some flood-prone areas that did pick up in Sebastian County, light tree damage over roadways in Sebastian County, but we quickly identified heavy damage in Crawford County, and so therefore that's why we came over to assist, and we're actually making headway on our damage assessment teams. They're fixing to go out. We'll have 4 teams identified with Crawford County Emergency Management and Search and Rescue. So if you see these crews out in the Housing Authority additions just here close to the hospital, just know that that's what they're doing. They're coming out, getting information, trying to assess the damage as to how many actual homes are damaged, and then we're going to report that to the state. It's very important to understand, too, that the county judge in Crawford County has already verbally declared, so that quickly identifies any resources that may be needed at the state level or neighboring counties can assist the city of Van Buren with this needs. Talking with the city of Van Buren, they're heavily involved. They got crews out, heavy machinery and trucks just coming and going, and just know that it's very imperative that people don't come into the area. If you have family and friends that may be impacted or here that had damage, it's important that we get that information, and then, of course, they go to a safe place. We don't want people walking around. There is still power lines, as Joe shared earlier, power lines. We had a gas line rupture earlier as well, so there's still some hazards and some threats that we want to make sure that people stay safe as they're out here.
Thank you, Travis. And just to get an idea of the extent of the structural damage, I think we had heard that over 50 homes were damaged. Does that sound right to you, or are you seeing more now?
So right now, we actually did a quick assessment just by driving through the areas and getting on foot and walking in the areas that we could. Later on, in about 30 minutes to an hour, we're going to actually go back out and actually put pen to a clipboard and paper to where we can know those numbers. Right now we're at 46 structures that actually were affected, looking at possibly 12 with major or destroyed damage. But that's still information coming in.
Okay, and just main thing for people that what they need to know right now to stay safe while crews are cleaning up is, you would say, just don't go in these areas that are blocked off, and don't be surprised if you can't get around in some areas you're used to being in.
Correct, absolutely. If you live in the area, if you need to get to certain places, just know that we need to communicate that with officers, communicate that with the city. That way we can get by. But you may be actually parking your vehicle in a location and then walking to your residency if you can't get past a certain intersection or a street. And also, too, if you do have damage, please report that to the Crawford County EOC, or if it is within the Housing Authority jurisdiction of their property, please get with your manager at their offices. We'll actually have a clipboard and a sign-in sheet there for information. And just know, too, that local Walmart has already donated some water and snacks, and so that support is there. We also have Red Cross on site here at the Crawford County Emergency Operations Center, and they'll be getting out later this morning to meet with families and get an idea as to how they can help as well.
Thank you, Travis. Anything else that people should know this morning?
Stay safe, be alert, be prepared, and information, please share as much as possible. That way we can help those in need and make sure we don't miss anyone.